From abandoned birthdays to overdue apologies, this week's episode of Teen Mom: The Next Chapter delivered emotional highs, heartbreaking confessions, and a reunion no one saw coming? If you thought the drama had simmered down, think again. Because Season 2, Episode 24 packed it all in. Estranged mothers, podcast reunions, recovery milestones, and yes, a stepmom moment that brought us all to tears. Leah Shirley is officially 16, but instead of blowing out candles with her mother, she spent the big day processing years of pain. Her mother, Amber Portwood, wasn't invited to the party. And for Leah, that absence hit harder than any sweet 16 surprise ever could. Amber, for her part, tried to reach out. She sent Leah a gold rose and handwritten card, but instead of healing old wounds, it reopened them. Leah wasn't ready, and she didn't want the reminder. It was painful, honest, real. But there was one bright spot. Christina, Leah's stepmom. Her handwritten letter and surprise promise ring. A reminder that love doesn't always come from where you expect it. Cue the collective sobs. Because in that moment, Christina reminded us that chosen family matters just as much as blood. And for Leah, it was the moment of unconditional love she's always deserved. Coming up next, we dive into Kale Lowry's surprise return, Taylor's emotional truce with Ryan's family, and a powerful speech from Leah Messer that gave this episode its heart. Just when the episode had us wiping away tears, Teen Mom decided to throw in a curveball with the surprise return of none other than Kaylin Lowry. And no, she's not here to start drama. She's here to pod. After officially exiting the franchise in 2022, fans weren't expecting to see Kaylin back in the Teen Mom universe. But in Chattanooga, Tennessee, the podcast mics were hot, and the cast brought the vibes. Let's talk growth. Kaylin revealed she's officially done having kids after welcoming 7 children, including twins. She told the group she had her tubes removed, joking that she wasn't about to roll the dice on triplets next time Kaylin's presence brought more than just laughs. Her moment with Catelyn and Tyler was low-key one of the most healing parts of the episode. It felt like old friends reconnecting, with a whole lot more life experience under their belts. From screaming matches and growing pains to podcast collabs and shared wisdom, it's the full-circle moment Teen Mom fans didn't know they needed. And while she may not be holding a peach or flipping a table, her cameo reminded everyone that Teen Mom is, at its core, about evolution. And this was a major glow-up, let's be honest. No one expected a breakthrough moment between Ryan Edwards and Taylor McKinney to happen over punch and cupcakes. But somehow, the baby shower for Ryan's fiancée Amanda turned into the stage for one of the most quietly powerful moments of the episode. For years, Taylor has been the rock in Makai Bookout's life. Through co-parenting struggles, Ryan's addiction battles, and family tension, he's held it down. But one thing's been eating at him: the apology he never got. It wasn't just about past arguments, it was about being disrespected, about watching someone hurt the woman you love, about years of anger that never really healed. But then, Ryan spoke. Not with excuses, not with shade, but with genuine remorse. Ryan finally admitted what Teen Mom fans had known all along, that Taylor wasn't just mad, he was deeply hurt. And in this moment, Ryan took ownership of it. In a franchise known for explosive reunions and social media shade, this quiet resolution hit differently. Taylor didn't demand groveling. Ryan didn't deflect. It was real, and it was overdue. Will this last forever? Hard to say. But for one afternoon, forgiveness showed up. And it didn't need a camera crew in its face to make it matter. 16 candles, 1 missing mom, and a birthday wish that never came true. This week's Teen Mom: The Next Chapter delivered one of its most emotional storylines yet, as Leah Shirley celebrated her sweet 16. Without Amber Portwood. Let's rewind. Leah made one thing clear going into this birthday. She didn't want Amber there. Not out of spite, but out of protection. Because sometimes the absence hurts less than a broken promise. For years, Amber has been trying to rebuild her relationship with Leah. From missed milestones to emotional distance, the damage has been, well, layered. And this birthday, it became a mirror for everything they've never fully addressed. Amber sent a card and a gold glass rose. A symbolic gesture, maybe. But for Leah, it felt like too little. Too late. Her reaction said it all. Not anger, not even disappointment. Just numbness. Because when a child stops expecting anything from a parent, that's when the hurt runs deepest. But then, something beautiful happened. Christina, who has been a constant in Leah's life, gave her a promise ring along with words that made viewers across the country tear up. In that moment, Leah didn't just receive a gift, she received reassurance that she is loved, that she is enough, that someone will show up for her no matter what. Amber may be waiting forever for forgiveness. But right now, Leah is done waiting, and she's finally learning what it means to be surrounded by reliable love. One of the most emotional storylines this season comes from a wound that's never fully healed: Catelyn and Tyler's strained relationship with their daughter's adoptive parents, Brandon and Teresa. For years, the couple kept quiet. But this season, the gloves came off. During a podcast taping in Chattanooga, Tyler revealed that Brandon and Teresa blocked them on social media with zero warning. Their reasoning? Mental health boundaries. According to adoption counselor Dawn, Teresa said she would only have a conversation if Catelyn issued a very sincere apology. For Catelyn, that request felt like gaslighting. She's been open about her experience, the pain, the distance, the silence. And now she's being told she needs to make amends? This wasn't just a storyline. This was a decade of hurt coming to the surface, and fans could feel the shift, from passive heartbreak to active anger. Whether or not Brandon and Teresa will ever open the door again remains to be seen. But this moment proved something powerful. Catelyn and Tyler are no longer willing to walk on eggshells just to stay close to Carly. From birthdays without mom to stepmom stepping up. From rekindled respect to respect that's still waiting for an apology. This episode of Teen Mom, the next chapter, gave us closure in some places and cracks in others. Amber is still waiting on forgiveness, Sophie is done waiting on growth, and Tyler, he's not waiting for an apology, he's demanding one. Across the board, this reunion showed us that healing looks different for everyone. Some are making peace, others are walking away, and a few are just finally saying what's been building for years. But the biggest takeaway? Sometimes the most powerful moments don't come with shouting or slammed doors. They come with clarity, boundaries, and quiet strength. What did you think of this emotional finale? Whose growth stood out, and who still has work to do? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more deep dives into the Teen Mom universe.